Kentucky here on Extreme Sound TV. I hope everyone's having a great time here tonight. And should be a good one here this evening. You know, last week Daytona coming in with a great race overall. Of course, coming into the night at Kentucky, a little bit different here this evening. More of a I wouldn't say challenging racetrack. Easy to get yourself in trouble here. So you gotta be careful with that. We're going to turn them loose here in just one moment. 11 minutes though left in practice. But of course, as always, we want to thank Taz Customs for on in this series, sponsoring this particular series. If you need any custom diecast 124 scale cars made, don't forget to get in contact with Taz over at Taz Customs. As always, a great dude to talk to. And you know, if you want to get something done, hey, I would say go do it. Nothing cooler than to have your own Iracing paint scheme on a 124 scale car. That is a really cool thing to have. And we'll take a look here at Taz Iracing Custom on Facebook. Go and check that out. Alrighty folks, and Josh is with me here tonight. Help co-commentate. I'm not doing so well tonight. I got the Discord muted for a moment while we talk about some of the stuff that we will be getting Josh up here in the booth in a moment with us. And we'll take a look at a couple of other people we need to give a big shout out to. Of course, CorvetteParts.net, along with Hurricane Media. They're going to be giving out some more prizes here tonight. And if you want to go check out Hurricane Media, they got some great sports stuff on their streaming platform. If you're familiar with Roku and stuff you get on there, it's kind of like that. Stream your sports and whatnot over at Hurricane. And of course, Imagineer Design and Production. Well, before we go any further here tonight, let's take a look at your point standings coming in tonight. We got Mr. Nick up front, Zach there in second, Jason Cap third, Mike there fourth, and Jesse Fox fifth, Greg is sixth, Cody seventh, Leonardo eighth, Brody ninth, and Taylor Ashley sits 10th. Jeremy back there 11th in points, Harrison Chandler 12th, Chris 13th, 14th, CJ Timothy Jennings 15th, Chris Worley 16th, 17th, Connor Harrison Burton scored 18th, Christian Atkins 19th, and Pierce 20th. That is your point standings coming in tonight at Motor Speedway for 150 miles. Alright folks, we're going to step away for a moment to play our national anthem, and we'll be back in just a moment. Alrighty, we're back here, folks, and we got Mr. Josh here to booth with us. Hey, Josh, you got a copy, everybody?
Yes, sir. Hello.
Alrighty, man, we're going to go 100 miles here tonight in Kentucky. What do you expect out of this race right here tonight? I think this package will make an interesting race, but what do you think we're going to do to these cars here at Kentucky?
Oh, yes, definitely. Kentucky Speedway always brings action-packed racing. Of course, we saw that in real-life NASCAR, which these cars are exact copies of the real NASCAR Cup Series car. So they're going to handle and they're going to drive exactly like in real life. And, yeah, I think we're going to see a very interesting race. We're going to see probably three, I don't know about four wide, maybe three wide, two wide racing. It's going to be close. It's a fast track. It's a slick track. And it's one of my favorite tracks on the circuit. Yeah, I'm looking forward to tonight. I think we're going to have a really good race tonight. This league is doing pretty good. We're putting on some good shows. And last week we had a great finish at the end at Daytona. Mr. Number 01 of Nick Kessler won last week in an exciting finish at Daytona. And yeah, just looking forward to this race tonight, and hopefully we can have a good show like we did last week.
10-4, alrighty. Well, just to let everybody watching go at home, I'm a little bit under the weather tonight, so we're going to do the best we can. Hold all over in the chat. Hey, man, how are we doing? Well, we're going to be going green here in about 5 minutes or so. What do you say we can try to grab last week and get a word with them? See if I can get him down here. Hey, Nick, you got a copy of me?
Yeah, I got you.
Alrighty, man, you're coming in tonight with the points lead. What's your plan to make it out of Kentucky in the same position?
Make it to the end and be there for the win at the end.
Alrighty, man. Well, that sounds like a plan, bud. How's the car handling out there tonight?
After the first lap, it's extremely tight.
All right, it just getting really tight up on the corner, probably.
Up off the corner, yeah, but on like about 10 laps in, it's just tight everywhere, just about. So I can say on long runs, its track position is key.
All right, man. Well, the best of luck to you out there.
Thank you.
Alrighty, man. Well, what do you think about that?
Wow, saying it's tight, huh? Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if we're going to see some guys running up top. I already see them kind of running up top in practice here.
Well, if you're tight, you know, the car, once you go towards the wall, maybe you want to get it on the bottom of the racetrack. Maybe you run that high.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. I know Nick is a pretty good driver. Won last week, so see what he can do tonight. I wonder if he'll... it's kind of hard to tell who I'm going to pick here to win the race before qualifying. Maybe after qualifying, I'll see who I think will win the race and see how they're doing.
Yeah, I think if I look at practice, I'm going to look at Oliver here at 7 as a very good option over this one.
Oh yeah, him and Cody Smith, they have almost equal times, about 1/100th of a second off there. And yeah, got 30.236 for number 17 of Oliver Cordell, and then we got Cody Smith in the number 7. They're in a 30.246. And yeah, we'll see. Maybe it'll be a big battle between those two. Can't forget Nate Stewart there in 3rd already in practice tonight. The 13 car ran a 32.70. That's his fastest lap. And that was the first lap he ran in practice. He's sporting the U.S. Air Force paint scheme tonight. Very nice looking paint scheme.
Yeah, it is. I love the look at that car. I love it. It's great.
Oh yeah, fantastic.
You got Chris right here in the 6.4. Nick, your points leader. Nick down here with you, and that in 6th in that segment as well. Well, man, we got about a minute left till qualifying here to get this thing underway.
Oh yeah, getting ready to go. Now, you pointed out the number 6 of Chris Worrell, and you got to see he's in a Ford Mustang tonight. You know, it's been kind of a thing going on with the Mustangs. People are thinking the Mustangs have an advantage on these 1.5 miles. I mean, this is another 1.5 mile track. Do you think maybe they're going to have an advantage tonight? Or?
I don't necessarily subscribe to the Ford Mustang theory of advantages. I've heard of some people talk about it. A lot Noah Lewis off call.
Yeah.
I'm not a subscriber to that theory. You know, it's kind of like the aliens theory. It's nice, but I just don't personally subscribe to the fact that Ford does.
Yeah, I don't either, to be honest. I mean, if you look at practice right now, look at the top 4, the top 3. They're all Camaros, so who knows?
I agree with you. I think it's a pretty dumb argument at this point. When you look, you got the Camaros up front. Well, man, 3 seconds away from qualifying here tonight, and we're going to get ready to go green flag racing for 150 laps here. For 150 miles, 100 laps here tonight.
Okay. Can they hear me talking? Oh, okay, cool.
Well, folks, here
Nope,
we
not
go.
yet.
Nobody on track yet. They'll get it wound up here in just a moment. Yeah, we're
Looks like number 8, Jeremy Bauschy. Not exactly sure how to pronounce that one. I believe that's about right. But he's pulling out onto the speedway, going down the back straight. He's going to be the first one to post a time, it looks like. Or one of the first.
yeah, German.
Nick Kessler, last week's winner in the 01. He's pulling on the track.
It'll be interesting to see where Nick lines out at. Of course, coming in as the points leader here tonight. Going to be tough on him. You know, you want to have a great night. You don't want to give up anything for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And it looks like 17. Not real. Okay. Yep. He comes on out onto the speedway.
Got Oliver out
Fixing
there
to take
as well.
his lap.
That's Oliver.
Looks like Cody Smith, who was second in practice, has not taken a lap yet. He has not gone on the speedway. First laps being taken. Number 91 of Will Mature. 31071 in his number 91 Monster Energy Camaro.
For sure, there's Nick jumping to the top of the board almost immediately.
Yeah, Nick Kessler at the top of the board. That's last week's winner at Daytona. Very close finish last weekend. See if he can stick it on the pole. Greg McAnee in the number 12. I believe he finished second, didn't he? Barely last week. He's second right now. Doing his final lap here. See if he can maybe make a run for the pole. Looking pretty good coming off the corner. Is it going to be pole worth? And nope, doesn't look like it. 3315. He's going to stay in third. Chris Worrell in the number 6. Oh, now he moves to third. Nick Kessler is second. And the number 17 of Oliver Cordell, who we said was probably going to be pretty strong in qualifying after his first position in practice. He's going to jump to the top of the board. And his big green egg Chevrolet Camaro, number 17. Cody Smith pulling out onto the speedway. Here he goes in the number 7 Exalta Camaro. He's going to take his first laps. And Cody Smith takes the green flag this time to do his first lap. Again, the time to beat is 31.73. Oliver Cordell in the 17. Looks like Zach Bowerman moves himself to third position in the number 70. And here goes Cody Smith in the 7. He's going to complete his first lap. See where he places. Well, looks like it's going to be 7th place. He's got a 3,300. Ooh, looks like Cody Smith got into the wall, and he's going to spin sideways and hit the inside wall in the backstretch. So, as best as he's going to get is 7th place starting position. That's not probably what he wanted. He probably wanted a better lap there. Of course he did. But that's not going to happen. He's going to be at least 7th here. We got another 20 seconds in qualifying. Doesn't look like anybody else is on the speedway. Might be the end of that there. Yep, there you can see number 7. He just got too tight coming off the corner there and smacked the wall. Just couldn't hang on to it. All right, so Oliver Cordell is going to start on the front row. He's going to start first position for tonight's race at Kentucky. 100 laps tonight. It's 150 miles. Let's see who can get it done.
Alrighty, folks, I'm going to try to get us through our starting grid. And again, I'm having some medical, let's just call it medical issues. So I'm not going to call much of this race. We're going to do the best we can to get you a show out there. Got Oliver Cordell on the front row, and Nick at second. Third goes to Zach. Fourth goes to Nate Stewart. Fifth goes to Brody Smith. Chris there, sixth. Seventh, Cody Smith. Greg sets in eighth. Ninth goes to Chris. 10th to Jeffrey. 11th is going to go to Ryan Keller. 12th to Jeremy. 13th to Paul. 14th to Tommy. 15th to Jason Papp. Will Woodstart. 16th. 17th to Taylor Ashley. 18th to Bailey. And 19th to Jeff Pierce. 20th to Jess Fox. And that will be your 20 car field here tonight. Big thank you to Slide Job Sales, Racing Diecast, and Collectibles, as always, for our starting grid. So at this point, guys, I'm going to mute my mic. You won't hear me very much. Mr. Josh here will be your main commentator for the evening. I'll be in the background. I will be here, but you won't hear me talking much. I hope you enjoy the show. And I appreciate Josh coming in to help me out in a really tough bind here. And hopefully I'll be back up to normal here tomorrow night. So enjoy tonight's show. Give Josh a break. He's kind of new here, so make it easy on him and chat. He should have fun and have a great show, everybody. I'm going to turn it over to Josh forward. Josh, have a fun show, man. I think we got a little bit of technical problem there. So I'll hang on until we get it fixed. Again, kind of a last minute scenario, but we're getting ready to go to green here at Kentucky Motor Speedway. Green flag in the air, and we're rolling at Kentucky. Oliver out front in that 17 machine, right under that 01 of Mr. Nick. In that 17.
Okay, there we go.
Right under that 01. All right, we got you
Hello?
back in the booth with us, Josh. Don't know what happened,
All
but we
right.
lost you. Good
Yeah.
luck to you, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna go mute here for a little bit.
All right, not sure what happened there, but we are green flag racing here at Kentucky, and the number 17 has taken off. He's out front. Number 01 is all over his bumper, though. Number 01, last week's winner, Oliver Cordell. He's all over the bumper. That number 17, he wants the lead early into this race, and he's already trying everything he can to get around that number 17. He's on his bumper, trying. We got some moves going on back here, and for third and fourth, looks like number 13 of Nate Stewart's gonna stay in third here. He started fourth position, and he's made his way up to third, trying to chase down those two leaders battling each other. Number 01 is still on the bumper of the 17. All going pretty much single file right now for now. Nobody is trying to push any issues early into the race. Just trying to keep it clean till it matters. And third and fourth place are going to pull away here. Number 13 and the number 6. Chris Worrell in the number 6. He's hanging on to fourth right there. Still got a battle up front with the 01. He's kind of backed off a little bit from the 17 car. 17 has a little bit more, has a little pressure release there. Not that the 01 of Oliver is, or the 01 of Nick is no longer on his bumper there. Oh, I think we got a spinner? But yep, we got a spinner on the back stretch. Number 83 is going to go around. Don't think he hit anything. Keeps it straight. He's going to keep on going. Looks like he just got into the outside wall. Same thing that Cody Smith in the 7 did in qualifying, but luckily Tyler Ashley in the 83 was able to keep it off the wall and no major damage. All right, so Oliver in the number 17 has kept the lead. Number 01 showing that it's not going to be very easy. It's not going to be an easy win here. He's going to on him here. Oliver Cordell is going to lead him to pit road. Looks like everybody's going to come to pit road for some fresh tires and some gas. On lap 7. (17) of Oliver Cordell pulls in his pit stall first. Looks like they're getting tire changes here. Is everybody gonna get 4 tires? Yeah, looks like pretty much everybody's getting 4 tires here. Number 20 22 of Brody Smith is going to get a lot of positions. I believe he came second off of pit road there. I believe the 7 keep his lead. But man, what a good pit stop for the number 22 of Brody Smith. He nailed that pit stop. Looks like we actually had 2 people stay out up here, I believe. That'd be number 1 and the number 91. Number 1 of Jason Papp and 91 of Will Mature. Both Monster Energy Chevrolet Camaros. Yep, they're going to make up the front row here. It looks like the number 22 did actually beat the 17 off pit road.
Alrighty, folks. Sorry about that. Josh had to step out of the booth a moment. He had a little more technical problem. I'm going to bring you to green here. So, once again, we're just doing everything we can to get this show done for you tonight for the iRacing East Series. As I'm having a little bit of issues here, but we're going to come back green and flag racing up front. The one machine of Pat Wheel sets in second. Oliver third and Brody fourth. As we're getting ready to go green flag racing in a moment. Green flag back in the air once again. Jason Papp. He's going to take over the race lead. He's got all kinds of help coming from him. The 17 machine of Oliver right out front. The 6 following his way through as well. 6 to 17, now 3 wide deeper in the pack. They'll have to sort it out here. 10 laps complete. We got trouble. The 7 in trouble on the bottom of the racetrack. Yellow flag is out. Go back and take a look here. Cody Smith involved in that one. What in the world just happened here? A little bit of contact. Cody goes in the grass. 1 car around. That's the 0-1, your points leader of Nick getting to the outside wall. And a yellow flag back on the racetrack. All right, yellow flag back on the racetrack. As Shane or Oliver out front in the 17 machine. Oliver leading the way here. Oliver out front in the 17 machine. Chris sits there as well in a second. Get Josh back up in here in a moment. Alrighty. Take a look. Oh,
That's better.
All right, folks, here we go. We were going to move over to TeamSpeak there, but unfortunately, a little bit of a problem. Green flag back in the air. We'll pick Josh back up here in a little bit as we're back green and flag racing. Out front, 17 Machine of Oliver leads the way. The 6 and the 2 right there side by side as well as they exit turn at number 2. 17 of Oliver out front right now. You got all kinds of help from the 6 machine, the 2 machine as well trying to get up there. That's going to be Mr. Zach there in that too. Chris back here as well in that number 3 Wrangler machine. Jeffrey and Greg right there as well. Well, here we are. We are 16 laps complete out of 100 here tonight. Nate Stewart right there in that 13. Brody Smith, Zach right there as well. Chris trying to hang on in that number 3 Wrangler machine. The 17 out front leading the way of Oliver. Chris Morley right there in second, Zach third, and a fourth to Mr. Brody Smith, and a fifth to Mr. Jeffrey. Sixth back to Free Machine is running at 6. These are little ways back off the back bumper of Jeffrey right now. Greg back here in 12 as we're coming up to 19 complete here tonight. Nate Stewart trying to hang on. Tommy DeAndro back here. Cody Smith back here as well. Uh, Alrighty, folks, I'm back here. Oliver out front, leading the way right now. Chris in second, Zach in third, Jeffrey fourth, Greg in a fifth. And battle here will up in 37 laps already in the books here this evening. Right now, Zach sets in third, Chris in second, Oliver race lead. Look at back at 7:01. That car pretty much destroyed back here in the 17th position, 19 laps down, came in as your race leader. Oliver right now leading the way. Chris, they're in the sixth machine, and Jeffrey third and fourth. He's going to have a challenge here from 12 McGreg, because they're going to go side by side. And I do apologize about the quality of the show tonight. Not much I can do in the situation. We're just going to do the best we can. And right now, Oliver out front. The good side to all of this, though, some great racing guys to watch out on track in the Iracing has a Racing Custom Cup Series Kentucky 150. He won out of a 100 complete here tonight of this 100 miler. Jeffrey sets in third. And I do apologize, but things do happen, and Oliver leading the way. Greg right there in fourth. Fifth was Chris in the three. Forty-two out of the 100 complete. Ryan Kelly right here in the 93. Jeff Pierce right here in the 14 as well. Jason App. They're in that one car. But right now, the 17th of Oliver out front. Chris Morley in second. Third goes to Jeffrey. Fourth goes to Greg. And fifth. Oliver right now in the 17th. Out front, leading the way. We'll see halfway here in a few laps. All right, your race leader of Oliver hitting pit road here. That big green egg machine. And yellow is out on the racetrack. This is things. As your race leader was on the pit road and the yellow flag flew. Man, oh man. All right, well, yellow flag on the racetrack here. Looks like Jason pick up a few spots as he stays out here.
green flag, green flag.
All right, folks, I'm back. I'm Oliver out front. Greg is second. Jeffrey third. Brody fourth. Jason Snap front. Guess what? We are looking, and Yellow
Alright,
Flag is out on the raceway.
out.
Couldn't see find it. Back up. All right, folks, the remainder of this race. I'm going to let it follow. All right, folks. The remainder of the event, I'm going to put it on camera one, and actually going to go get myself took care of and checked out. So I hope everyone has a good night. The stream will continue. And again, I do apologize, and we'll be back here with coverage next week for the Taz Racing Custom Cup Series. Again, I apologize to Taz and all the sponsors. I'll keep everybody in touch, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. The stream will continue on TV1 at the Race League.
flag, green flag. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Green flag, green flag.
Alrighty, folks. I am bound and determined to call the last 20 laps of this race. Oh, I'm out of my mind. Anyway, Oliver out front of this thing in that number 17 leads the way in that big green egg machine. Beautiful looking race car out front. And we've seen that the last few laps here leading the way. Chris there in his second in that in that three machine. Chris right there in the three. Cody in the four. Or excuse me, Cody in the seven machine. Brody in the 20. That's your battle for fourth right now. He is going to have the 97 Atomic. Jeffrey there in the 24 as well. 20 laps to go. Cody Smith right there in that third position. Chris there in the second in the three machine. Oliver in the 17. 19 laps to go. Wow, 19 laps to go, and right now Oliver leads the way, coming to 8 to go now. 18 laps to go for that big segment of Oliver. Right now, Oliver out front leads the way, 16 laps to go. Of course, earlier on in the night, your points leader ended up act, Nick there in the 16 and the 01 runs in a 16. Or excuse me, in the 16th and the 01 is Nick. Right now, 17 laps down. Oliver going away here from Chris little by little. '17 big green egg machine.
All right, man.
Yellow
Caution is
flag
out.
is out
Caution is
on
out.
the track. All right, here we go. We'll have less than 11 laps to go when we go green. Can Oliver come away with the race? And around at number 2 for the Iracing East Series Taz Racing Custom Cup Series. Kentucky 1 of 50 here tonight. Of course, as always, brought to you by Taz Custom Diecast. You need a custom diecast made for you. Go give Taz a holler there on Facebook, and he'll definitely help you out. Beautiful looking rigs that Taz has done. Of course, CorvetteParts.com. Got Hurricane Media. I have feeling I'm gonna have my Hurricane before the night's over. That way I've got something to watch while I'm laying in bed getting better. Again, I do apologize, guys, but just doing the best I can here tonight to get us through. We'll be back in action next Monday night, and hopefully I'm back in action a lot better than I am now. All right, green flag back in the air. We're rolling here at Kentucky. The 17 trying to hang on. He's got the 24 underneath of him on the apron here trying to make it work. That's Jeffrey trying to hang on to the bottom of the racetrack. 8 laps to go. Contact behind him. A couple of cars around in
Alright, man,
1
caution
and
is out.
2.
Caution is out.
I can take a look here at the 69 involved. See the one, I don't know, the one hard in the outside wall. That's pretty much going to end his hopes. 7 as well. All right, here we go, folks. Getting ready to go back green flag racing with 5 laps to go.
Green, green, green.
All right, 4 laps to go here. The 24 machine along the side of the 17. Jeffrey and Oliver going at it here, coming to 3 laps to go. Right now, big push there from the 3 machine. Trouble, Oliver getting turned sideways. He ain't onto it there. Here comes the 3 machine right to the back bumper. It's going to be Chris. 3 laps to go. Chris trying to make the move now. Chris going for the win here at Kentucky. Can he do it? No, he cannot. The 12 machine right there as well. Three in the 24, the 12, your top of 3. 3 laps to 3 laps to go here. The 24 to the bottom of the racetrack. He'll hang in there. That is Jeffrey. Next time I will see the white flag. 1 lap to go. Jeffrey to the bottom. The 3 on the outside of Chris. Now Chris able to pull away. He's starting to open up the lead. Down through 3 and 4. He's opened the gap up now to at least 3 or 4 car lengths. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go at the Iracing East Series Taz, the Racing Custom Cup Series. Kentucky 150. Chris out front in that Wrangler machine. And out of turn number 4, Chris is going to walk away with that Wrangler number 3 for the win here tonight at Kentucky. Great job, Chris. Congratulations, man. All right, we'll be right back for post race ceremony. All right, folks, we got Mr. Chris here, your race winner. Well, Chris, what was it like doing the battle there at the end, hanging on for the race lead?
Oh man, that was crazy. I wasn't expecting to be up there at all the whole race. I was battling with a tight car, worn out tires, and I'm really man. It was great. Good racing, clean racing for the lead. I want to thank Jeff and Greg and the 17 Oliver for an awesome battle. I actually got into 17 barely. I'm glad he saved it. But yeah, it was a heck of a race. Oh man, it's great.
Congratulations. How does this help your momentum headed forward?
It's gonna be great. I really like New Hampshire. It's a flat racetrack, and I feel like 3 and 4 here at Kentucky with flat was my biggest momentum on worn out tires. So I'm really hoping I can carry that over to New Hampshire. Uh, yeah, I'm real happy.
Congratulations.
All right, thank you. I thank the sponsors of Taz Customs for sponsoring this league and iRacing Flag and um renovations. I believe I believe that's a sponsor. I'm
You're
sorry,
fine.
I don't know, but yeah, I really like what they're doing. And Jason Papp told us at the All Star race that our uh, entry fee will be going 75% to that foundation, and I think it's a fantastic idea. So I cannot wait for the All Star race, and I'm really looking forward to it.
10-4, buddy. Well, again, congratulations. Mr. Chris here with the race win from Dipstick Racing. Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, man. Good job broadcasting. I really like it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Don't know what you'll think about tonight. I've been sick all night, so it's been an uphill battle.
Oh no, I was told. I hope you feel better, man. I really do. It really sucks that you feel this.
All right, buddy. Congratulations.
All right, thank you.
All right, let's see if we can get P2 Jeffrey down here. If we can find him. Trying to hang in there, man. There he is. Oh, there he is, I think. Yep. Hey, Jeff, bud, it's Matt up the loose. You got me.
Hey, sorry, I have a push to talk on. I didn't even realize it. How you doing?
Man, trying to hang in there. Got a little bit under the weather, but nevertheless, you were able to come home P2 here tonight, my man.
Yeah, it was what a crazy race, huh? We just played some strategy, ended up getting lucky, and then towards the end, raced with Etchafair. I think he was on fresher tires, but boy, I'm if anyone's gonna beat me, I'm glad it's Etchafair. He and I dueled for the championship in season one, and he ended up beating me out. I got wrecked in that race, but I love racing.
You there, bud. How did you feel like the second place is going to carry over headed into next week?
Well, unfortunately for everyone else, I have a bad habit of carrying momentum. I went last season, I think it was 2 wins over 3 weeks, and yeah, fifth place thrown in there as well. So I'm hoping just consistency is key. I'm good at New Hampshire. That's one of my better tracks, and it's gonna be a good next few weeks. I'm excited.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on P2.
Thank you very much. Thank you to all of our sponsors. I want to shout out my podcast, Bottled Up. It's available anywhere you get your podcasts, and iTunes, Google Music, all that. I'm on Twitter. Thank you, huge thank you to Jason for putting on this league, finding the sponsors, and putting it all together. And keep an eye on Maconi Motorsports. We won the championship on the Friday night leagues, and we're going to win the championship of this Monday night league.
Alrighty, man. Congratulations on P2. I'll definitely check out the podcast while I'm in bed resting up.
Yeah, very good. I'm glad. I've had a lot of good drivers on there, and I'll be up at New Hampshire, Pocono, and Watkins Glen over the next few weeks at the track covering it as media. So more good content.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on P2.
Thank you. Much appreciated. Have a good night. Feel better.
Thank you, buddy. All right. Let's see. One more. See if I can grab them here.
Yeah, I got you, Matt. How are you?
I'm trying to hang in there, buddy. Will you come home third place here tonight, man?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. That was a fun race. It was great all around. Coming second at Daytona, and then I come home, or no, 2 third places. I'll take it. I'm fine with that. Like I said, fun race. It allowed everybody to have their own lines and run what they needed to do, and that was a blast.
Well, what do you think? How do you think your momentum's going to carry into New Hampshire?
New Hampshire's a tough track for me. I'll admit that. If I do well there, and if I can just survive that race, I'll be happy. I'm certainly going to go out and run as much as I can. Run it as hard as I can. But if it's anything like past experiences, I have a tough time in New Hampshire.
All righty, man. Well, best of luck to you headed to next.
Thanks, Matt. I appreciate it. Hopefully, we'll be talking again then.
For sure. Any sponsors you'd like to give a shout out to before you get on out of here?
I got to thank the iRacing East Series, Taz Racing Customs, my company, Midwest Motor Customs. I got to thank everybody in this league. I got to thank Jason Papp for putting this on. like I said, everybody that's been involved. You know, I had Roush Performance on the car tonight, so that was a blast. You know, all the way around. I got to thank teammates, everybody.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on Pete.
Thanks, Matt. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you later.
See you later, man.
Yeah.
Alrighty, folks. I'll let the thoughts tick through for you, and then we're gonna get on out of here, and I'm gonna go rest myself for a while. Big shout out and thank you to As Custom um, for the main sponsor of this year series. Also, Hurricane Media. I'm going immediately to subscribe to and watch that while I'm resting. CorvetteParts.net. Big thank you to uh, everybody that makes this happen. I'm gonna go ahead and run down your finishing results, and I'll see you back here on tomorrow night. As long as I will say as long as I'm doing better. But we'll see. Unofficial results. We'll just scroll through here all your. All right, folks. That's pretty much going to do it. Everyone have a great night. I'll see you in the next one. God bless. Have a good one.